Right, third time. Let's see if this is if this is the last one. Lección 5, Semana 5, el jueves. This is in the workbook, work for Thursday, okay? Número 14. Voy a hablar con la señora Suárez. Voy a hablar con la señora Suárez. Exclamation point. The verb is ir, ir, okay? Elena is saying this. Chicos, Raquel va a Madrid mañana en tren. Tu papá y yo vamos a llevarla a la estación. ¿Vais con nosotros? No? So the forms, the verb ir means to go. Okay, remember that is an infinitive. So, whereas the verb follows a regular pattern, it is not the one you would expect. Singular and plural, okay? Let's not forget these ones. This would be in your chart. Okay, so first person would be all these two. Second person would be these two. Third person would be these two. Probably. All right, that's my busted line, but that's okay. So, voy means I go, singular. Vas, that second person, that means you go. Or you can say yo voy or tú vas, but most of the time you don't have to use the subject pronoun. And in this case, it's either él, ella, or usted. Or you say va, and that's understood. Va, you go, he, she, it goes. Okay. Vamos, we go, that's nosotros or nosotras, okay? That's the subject pronoun, which you don't have to say because if you say this, it's already understood that they're talking about nosotros. Vais would be vosotros or vosotras, you know, you all are going, informal. And van means ellos, ellas, ustedes, plural. So that means they go formally speaking, okay? But remember what I said the other video, that in most Spanish-speaking countries, they do not use this. They use ustedes, and there's not a problem with you addressing a bunch of people saying ustedes because it's still formal, and it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be wrong, okay? But if you're in Spain, this part is how they talk over there. All right. Note in particular the 4 different Spanish equivalents for you go. Can you, I can't even see this. Can you match the verb forms with their corresponding pronouns? Tú, which one goes with tú? So that means which, what I just went over right now actually. Tú would be in where? Which side, which pronoun is it? Vosotros, where would vosotros be? Usted, where would that be in this chart? In other words, first person singular, first person plural, second person singular, second person plural, third person singular, third person plural. And remember, each of these are conjugated and they mean I go, you go, you go. But remember the chart that we have that says, I'll show you the chart. I don't believe I've given you this sheet. Doesn't matter. It's the conjugation of regular IR verbs, okay? So in this case, IR, what I'm talking about, the subject pronouns are this. So yo would be for that. Tú, él, ella, usted. These are the subject pronouns, okay? So when you conjugate these infinitives, the endings are the ones that change. So they're just asking you, which subject pronoun goes with these conjugated verbs? That's what they're talking about. Okay? So for tú, what would tú be? I'll just give you this one so you know. I know there's not that many on here, but or how about I put one on here that they didn't ask. Hold on. They didn't ask this one. I'll show you. Hold on. So, example, vamos. So what subject pronoun goes with vamos? Vamos is the plural form of first person, which means nosotros or us. Okay, nosotras, nosotros. And that means what? In English, it means we. So the subject pronoun for vamos would be we. That's what they're asking you for in these ones. Okay. Uses for forms of ir are used. To tell, you use these forms of ir to tell where someone is going. Here's an example. Voy. That means I go a Madrid en tren. I'm going to Madrid by train. ¿Por qué no vamos? Why is this video like this? Dang. ¿Por qué no vamos al Alcázar? That means to the Alcázar. Why don't we go to the Alcázar? Vamos. Where's that at? Blah, blah, blah. Right here. So this is first person. And the subject pronoun would be nosotros. But you don't have to say nosotros because it's already implied. And notice it doesn't say here, ¿por qué no nosotros vamos al Alcázar? They don't do that. They just say, ¿por qué no vamos al Alcázar? So seeing the conjugated verb, they understand it's nosotros. Okay, that you're saying, why don't we go to the Alcázar? See, this is the verb. And in this case, voy means I'm going to. Good grief, but that's what that means. So to express future actions, ir plus a plus infinitive, more complications. Voy a buscar. Voy a buscar a la señora. So voy means what again? Voy means I go. And they just had to express future action. You're going to. So I'm going to look for Mrs. Suarez. Okay. That's the different forms of ways you can use ir, to go. Okay. Actividad A. I'm going to let you know and praise Jesus because it came to my mind to look this up and you're going to be happy because I know it'll be easier for you. Un repaso del episodio 5. Listen, you're going to listen to her, but it's not going to be me this time. You're going to go to episode 5, okay? On minute 22:42 through 25:29. So just start out minute 22.42 seconds, okay? She's going to do, it's like the review part. I just figured that out. Thank you, Jesus. But anyway, so you'll hear her saying most of this. Some of the stuff she says on the video is not in here, but just keep following because she's saying everything word for word except some other stuff that they didn't put in here. Just continue to follow it up to minute 25:29 and you will be able to hear what these different forms of ir she used. So when you hear them, follow along, stop the video, hear what she said, and write it in there. This is a great exercise. I know I'm trying to figure something else out for y'all for these paragraphs because I know it's difficult. So just pray for your Spanish teacher because Lord knows I need it. Okay, so these words are ir, voy, va, vamos, ir. Oops. Well, that's it, what it is. Okay, so go to episodio 5. Start at minute 22:42. The ones you can go online, obviously. And start there. And this is basically her doing the review. So just listen to her carefully and you'll know what to put in there. Okay, and this is a good listening exercise. So that's why I want you to do it that way. Next, let me see. Good grief, my dogs are barking outside. Actividad B. ¿A dónde van? ¿A dónde van? Okay, van over here in the chart. Van. So now you know it's third person. So they're talking about who? Ellos, ellas, what's the other one? Ustedes. Okay, that's the subject pronoun. Just FYI. Indicate where the following people will go based on what they want to do. Answer using yo form. Yo forms. Okay. So the model here is, you see, Carlos says, deseo hablar con papá. And your answer is, voy a la gavia. Okay, so this is the yo form, meaning yo voy, I go. They're showing you one way here, and these are the following sentences that you have to use. It says, I wrote down here that you got to look these up. I'm just going to tell you because I'm just going to try to make this easier for you. All right, so Número 1. Raquel says this. Deseo investigar este caso. Deseo investigar este caso. So, in this case, she can write, since she's saying, I desire to investigate this case, she's saying, I'm going to Madrid. That's what that means. Voy a Madrid. Okay. Elena says, necesito comprar pan. That means bread y café. So that means necesito means I need to buy bread. And what do you think that means? I'm not going to say because I think you should know that. And let me see. So what would you say? You'd have to use the yo form, which is said right here. We have to use the yo form. So now you're answering. You can say whatever you want. You can say I'll go buy bread. I'll go buy coffee. Whatever. Whoops, I told you. Oh well. 3. Jaime. Okay. Deseo comprar un perro. Okay. So now you can say. All right, so before I continue, so to help you with these answers, lugares mean the places. And this is in reference to the video that we watched. So, la estación is like the train, the station. Madrid is a place to go. That was one of the examples right here. El mercadillo de los animales. That means market of the animals. In other words, store for pet stores, a pet store. La plaza de las tres cruces, the plaza of the three crosses. El mercado de Triana, that's the market of Triana. That's the place where I believe Elena was at, buying stuff. Un restaurante elegante, a restaurant that's very elegant. And la oficina. So according to these places, you're going to use those words, these places, in these sentences. So if necesito comprar pan, bread and café, right? If Elena's saying this, where in these places would she be able to go buy some bread and coffee? Well, in the movie, in the episode, it showed you that she was at the where? El mercado de Triana. So in this case, you would say, voy al el mercado de Triana. That's what you would say. Okay? I'm going to read the rest of them for you. Hopefully you can figure out the rest. Jaime, it says, deseo comprar un perro. So where would Jaime go if he wants to buy some dogs? I just told you what these places were. Carlos, necesito escribir un reporte. Next one is Carlos. I don't know if I just said that. I'm going to repeat it again. Número 4, Carlos, necesito. He says, necesito escribir un reporte. So where would he go if he needs to make a report? Okay, so necesito escribir un reporte. Where in one of these places can you do a report? La estación, Madrid, el mercadillo de los animales, the pet store, la plaza de los tres cruces, el mercado de Triana, which is, I believe, a place where there's a bunch of stores, un restaurante elegante, a restaurant that's elegant, or an office. Miguel Padre, okay, so he says, Elena y yo, ay Dios, número 5. Elena y yo deseamos cenar a solas sin los niños. Elena y yo, see, that's Elena y yo, so that means Elena and I, that also means we, deseamos. So when we're talking about subject pronouns, that is saying we desire, okay? And that agrees with these that are Elena y yo, the subject pronouns, okay? The subject, Elena y yo. Deseamos cenar a solas, alone, sin los niños, without the children. Where would they go? So now you're saying, no, you're still using the yo form. So you would say, where would you go to go out to eat or something alone? Jaime, Miguel y yo deseamos ver al ciego. Miguel y yo deseamos ver al ciego. You're using yo form, so you have to figure out where you're going to be able to go to find the blind guy. And número 7, Raquel says, necesito tomar el tren. Necesito tomar el tren. So you have to say, where are you going to go? Voy a something, something, and you have to use one of these one of these places. I hope that's enough explanation. I hope it's enough. I don't know if I'm sorry. I'm just trying my best. So if you have any questions, just call me, okay? Well, this is the end for este es el trabajo or asignación para este jueves. This is the work or assignment for today, this Thursday. All right. See you on soccer. Bye.